Now, Ms. Johnson was asked more than once whether the way things developed up to the point where these generals and brigadiers are arrested and then presented to court, and they're getting these postponements, ongoing postponements, whether no one in the office of the lawyers, an office which has many lawyers, whether no one ever raised concerns about the strength, whether this matter falls within IDAC's mandate, but two, the problems that we were discussing with her. You've discussed some of them with Commissioner Khumalo. What is gratification? Ms. Mokwele seems to have met the requirements. How do you have a charge of corruption and a precar gratification when you say that she would have done something in the future which is unknown? All of those were discussed with her. And then she was asked more than once, does this mean no one in your office ever raised concerns about this case, the merits of this case and the mandate of IDAC? And she firmly said, no one ever did. None of the lawyers. What do you say to that?
With respect to Advocate Johnson, I did. I raised, I think earlier we read one of my emails where I referred these queries to her. And it was not only that one email, but there's two, maybe even three others that I referred to her, where even with the Lushaba case. The Lushaba case is worse. That's why I'm saying. So I did. I don't know if maybe
she was not being truthful.
Maybe she did not have my email communications to her, but I did. I raised my.
Do you have reason to doubt? Do you have reason to doubt that she received your emails and your memos?
She received them.
She received them.
I can confirm, because once I send an email, innocence, and there's one email, for example, where she responds to me, when I'm asking her, should we serve at 28, or is this office, referring to her office, going to write a letter to the National Commissioner? I send it to Innocentia, but the ID then responds to me, say, serve at 28. So, and when I send an email, and this is the practice in the office, to the PA, if you see that you're not getting a response, you make a follow-up with the PA. Did you give my email to the ID? Sometimes you go straight to the ID's office, or call, or send the
So in short, she did become aware. She was made aware of concerns about this case, the Lushaba and the Mokwele matters.
She was. I did that personally.
And she was not truthful to us if she did say to us, as I say she did,
yes,
that no one in the office raised concerns about this. She wasn't being truthful.
Commissioner, if that is what she said to this commission,
then she was not being truthful.
I don't know. She told me straight in front of the two juniors, why are you making an issue about this? Go and work. Why? I've seen the document. Why do you keep on questioning or second guessing your investigators? So that is what I refer to here.
So in a sense that she, on the one hand, like you said, she's a good manager, but on the other, if you were raising concerns and questioning her decisions, she didn't take kindly.
But she didn't take kindly to that, and yes, and she'll tell you straight.
So were there many instances of this, or was this the only instance? The one instance relating to the Section 27 referral?
To me, Chair, it was only that one instance of the 27. Like I said, I've known Advocate Johnson for many years, and we've had, even though we never worked in the same office, but we've always had a very cordial and good relationship when we met in conferences and so on. And I've known her to be a very good prosecutor, hard worker, and when she came in as a manager at IDAC, the management was, for me, of a very high level.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
At 46, in my first trial preparation note, I raised, among others, the following questions to the team, but all these are covered in my email. 46.1.
Perhaps, as opposed to reading the summary, we can go to the actual
Okay.
annexure. If we can go to PS3,
Okay.
you'll see it starts with the email,
With the email.
that you sent to Ms. Sekukuni, who is the PA to the ID, where you brought this memo to her attention. And then below that would have been the email you sent to the team members, wherein you gave them Saturday homework while you went and watched a nice game, I see. And then the next page, on page 25, would be where you deal with your concerns. Can we go there?
Yes, Council, you'll see, I agree. You'll see at page 24, it's my email. Actually, the first email will be the last one.
Yes.
You'll see I sent it at 2:51 on the Saturday to the team members, Advocate Lajwayo, Advocate Ramsemi, Mr. Brian Padayashe, Chief Investigator Daylan Perumal, Investigator Charles Ills, Investigator Patrick Mlambo, and I also copied the project manager, Mr. Sepotale. I reference the subject as trial preparation, note 1. Colleagues, here is your Saturday homework. I'm knocking off now to watch Pirates and Sundowns, PS. It was 2:51. I've been in the office since in the morning.
Can I just
Yes.
ask a question? What's the difference between a project owner and a project manager? Because we've encountered Mr. Tlale's name before as a project manager.
Yes. The difference, Commissioner Baloyi, is that Mr. Tlale is one of the 4 project managers that we have. They are involved right from the beginning of the case. They prepare our monthly reports. They are also a link between us and HR in terms of where we need resources, and they also prepare some documents, some 28s when I prepare a memo or an application, and once it's settled, they are the ones that forward same to the office of the ID, and when we receive a report back, they do a lot of work in the team. They help with the preparing for the budget of the team. When we're traveling, they are the ones who prepare memos for traveling, and when we need resources like computers and memory sticks, so they manage the whole project in that sense.
So we're in I think we've encountered Mr. Tlale and we've had a discussion about him where his name appears in a summons, and it says inquiries.
Yes.
My direct question to you is, does he make the decision, I want a summons, and then he prepares the application, or his is an administrative
No,
function?
it's more of an administrative function.
Okay.
Commissioner, he doesn't make that decision lies solely with the DDPP.
Okay.
On what type of investigations do we go after consulting the team.
Yes.
Whether we go at 2813 or 2818. Project managers do not make those
Thank you.
decisions.